Alright you guys, thanks for doing a corner stop today. I have a roll around table I'm making, and I purchased this table from Harbor Freight. And it's just a stand basically is all it is, and there's a lot of screws to put it together. So if you're handy with a screwdriver, anybody can put this together. There's no rocket science here. It says 500 pound capacity. I had some old scrap plywood that I cut up, and there's some pre-punched holes in the top of this that came with it, and so I transferred them holes through, and I've actually had this together with this piece of plywood, and I made up this with some scrap 2x4s and scrap piece of plywood. Purchased some wheel casters, and they have 200 pound capacity apiece, so you add that up to 800 pounds, so they should hold more than the table capacity. And it's just so that I can wheel my little drill press around, and I have a belt sander that'll fit on here also. So I'm going to paint up this wood, get it together, and let y'all take a look. Painting the base. The top's about dry, so there's no sense in watching paint dry, so we'll wait till it gets dry and screw it back together. Now you all may have seen my video where I made this roll around cart for my DeWalt chop saw. I could just pull it out, use it, and wheel it back to get it out of the way. And there's the little drill press and belt sander that I want to put on my new table. The shop back here was underneath there. Now I have a little spot blaster I keep under there. I'm going to switch over to a different bit here, and it's a flex bit, and it's got a collar on here where I can hold it so that I can bend that, and I'll show you how it's going to work. There we go. See, I can hold it and do that kind of thing. Now, that's going to come in handy for my next step, which is getting this on the base. And the screws that go in these little feet down here, I have to get in there kind of on an angle, so this flex tool will work really well for me to accomplish that. So now first off, I'm going to go ahead and start on my hand, and then I'll go to the flex tool, because I have some holes already in there and I don't want to do a half a hole. So you can hear my heater turning off and on. Can't make its mind up. That's okay. In the mid-20s right now outside, so the only heat I have for the garage is that or my propane tank over here that I had it on, but boy, it was just too hot with it on. Now, once I get these started, then I'll show you how that flex bit works. It works really slick. Forgot to put the brakes on. There we go. It's all mounted. Okay, there it is. The plywood's all mounted, screwed on. And now I can take it over to where I'm going to store it. And I have two locking wheels here. I wanted to make sure I get those positioned over there. Now the whole purpose of this is so that I have this recoil plug here. There goes that one. There's the belt sander, and you can see that plug-ins are right here. And shop vac. And I wanted to store a couple other tools down here. Oh, I've got extra storage space there. Now, I'll wheel it back over to the parking spot that I have for it. Brake on. There it is. Well, there's its parking spot. And I want to thank you for coming to the corner today. And remember, do something nice for someone today. Peace and love.